What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Visual Verse. It is your host, Ayande Joseph, and today I'm so excited to be talking about New Girl. New Girl was easily one of my favorite shows a couple years back. I watched it season after season and then watched the show again just because I loved it so much. So New Girl really has a place in my heart for eternity. New Girl is a show about a group of friends that are roommates and they get a new girl added to the dorm. The plot of the show is following everyone's lives as they grow up, mature, and the ever-evolving dynamics between the group. One thing that I love about New Girl is how complex and amazing the characters are. Every single character has depth to them. It was clear that it was an imperative decision by the directors to go in depth into every single character, giving them their own standalone shows and really letting us know who they are. Going character by character, first is Winston, who is easily my favorite character. He is the comic relief, and he also was a late addition to the show, but he made it exponentially better. He seems like an actor who doesn't really take himself seriously at times, and I think that comes through so well in his acting. He can be serious, yet he is so comfortable in being the comedic punching bag that everyone uses around him. Next up, we have Schmidt. He's kind of the poster boy of the show. He's usually most people's favorite character. I thought he could be corny at times, but he did have excellent chemistry with everyone on the show. I mean, honestly, I do need to check out what other movies and TV shows he is in, because I'm curious what other personas he can kind of emulate. I feel like he's kind of like a one-trick pony, but he also was a good character. Jess, this is the quote-unquote new girl, the glue of the show. Basically, the show does revolve around her. She is such an amazingly written character, and the actress makes you fall in love with her even more. In the show in totality. In my first watch, I definitely was annoyed with her, but as you get more used to her, she shines and you easily fall in love with her. Next is Nick. Nick is one of my favorite actors in the world. He is the one that plays Peter B. Parker in Spider-Man Across and Into the Spider-Verse. He's my second favorite character of the show behind Winston. His fake awkwardness and subtle discomfort in every scene just adds that humanistic aspect to the show to not make it seem, like this is some fake comedy show or something. Like, it feels like it could actually be going on right now in some part of the world. And I feel like at times that Nick is the true main character of New Girl, given that in the show he is the literal glue that brings everyone together on so many different occasions. And finally, the last main character is Cece. She's definitely my least favorite character. Sometimes it feels like she is just in the show for diversity, both racially and gender-wise. I'm sorry, I know it's kind of mean to say, but like, she does have a few funny moments. But honestly, she does have a great dynamic with Winston, which does elevate her in some senses. That's really the core of the show, just how great all their characters are and how they all vibe and jive. And of course, there's other important characters, but that is the main cast, the main five that is there episode to episode. In terms of the actual story, at times it's sitcom-y, but usually it feels like they're living in a bigger world. The show isn't solely confined to their apartment building, which is building off of what I said earlier. Like, you can feel like this is actually someone's real life that they're living in a different part of the world. And I feel like each character has their own unique story that is really flushed out on different levels. I mean, there are episodes where we will focus only on one character. There are episodes where we won't see, a specific character. And I feel like this is so great. The directors weren't afraid to let each of the characters get their own spotlight and really shine. Easily one of my favorite shows. I definitely need to rewatch sometime soon. Please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I will see you next time.